like megalomania. You haven't mentioned me once in your entire battle rap. Pity your verse wasn't worth the trip in the jacket. Quit jacking off in the track and put the lotion in the basket. Catch what the illa serial killer can deliver. Rhymes finer than the Chianti I would pair with your liver. Just the thought of your putrid flesh makes me wanna shiver. Cause your British body's covered in more piss than kitty litter. You stabbed women when they wouldn't give you attention, like a Penny Dreadful version of O.J. Simpson. But these days your nickname is all that's even known, and you didn't even come up with that shit on your own.
C.S. Lewis and I were just discussing how you and Jon Snow both know nothing. Because the backstory on my box office is brilliant. Got my children making millions off my Silmarillions, and I'm more rock and roll than you ever been. Don't believe me? Ask Led Zeppelin. You can't reach this fella. Shit, I'm too towering. Every time I battle, it's Return of the King. Oh yes, I've heard that EP, and see I transcribed it here. Tell me, what comes after the 68th measure of diarrhea? And what kind of drugs does it take to enjoy this? I've no idea. I've seen more complexity in a couch from IKEA. You go piano to fortissimo. That means soft to very, very loud. Cause I'm guessing that you didn't know. Why don't you put down your Cubase and pick up a real ball? I rocked harder than you when I was 5 years old.
How dare you disturb me when I'm napping in my chair? You're a crappy rap spittin' apparition. I ain't scared of this random phantom. Hunt all you want. I don't care. I do not believe in ghosts, and I don't believe that hair.
Look, Mighty Morphin Michael Vick. Your animated slave fights make me sick. When I battle a foe from so simple a beginning, I'm not Charles Sheen, but I am Tom winning.
Holy smokes, what a place to go! You need a submarine for a blow that loud. You better run, you better take cover. Cause crikey, I'm going from croc to yuck hunter. Have a look at this salty fella. His face looks like it's made of pure leather. Look out, he's got the body of a naked mole rat. He's cranky cause he has to wear a Papa Smurf hat. I'm a wild man, you're a subdude. The only crocs you could handle are some slip-on shoes. Crikey, you're such a boring guy. You could make a whole show about the ocean dry. But with the Sheilas you sure had fun. Your mistress was as young as your firstborn son. You never should have stepped to the wildlife defender. Embrace your French nature and quietly surrender.
I can skate better than this church boy turd can. Not cash money, it's just Wayne versus Birdman. You got your whole league to protect and adore you. So which goon's gonna take this battle for you? Ooh, I'm the dude who blew up Extreme Sports. That nose looks like you've seen some extreme snorts. I mean, look at that thing. That slope is gigantic. Even I wouldn't fly off a ramp that Titanic. All the ice underneath you will get melted into water. When I hit you with a trick that's even hotter than your daughter. You're old and you're basic, your talent is fading. Oiler alert, you're about to get traded. I drop rhymes like I'm dropping into a half pipe. A brass's ass white pitch you like a hash pipe. Keep your mittens on, Gretzky, you're too clean. I got this covered like gravy on poutine.
I wouldn't exactly call you original.
It's the most prominent, dominant bomb spy, so pay homage. Handing out ass whippings, I'm on some real James Bondage.
Your performance doesn't stir me, and I'm certainly not shaken. What a shitty acting in my action film. I'd go and watch Taken. I see your modern gadgets and I piss on them all. I don't need a cue to break your balls.
I'm the granddad of the brand millions of fans have been sold on. You're so far up on my nuts I should call you Bond. Gold Bond.
Hey fella, swell diss, but now you got the Panhellenist from Pella Hella Piss. Stepping up's foolish as well as useless. Little Vasilevich, let me spell out the list. I brought foes to their knees in Phoenicia, breezed through Gaza to Giza, had the Balkans, Persia, Syria, Iraq, and Pakistan in my expansion pack. While you died in the middle of a game of chess, you got vodka bars, flavorless, and what I'm about to spit will be the craziest. So go fix me a drink so I can stay refreshed. Kudos! Reek for the glory I got from winning every single war that I fought. So this'll be straightforward. I'll take up this sword that I brought and slice you in half like the Gordian knot. And I'll soar to the top like the eagle whose feather I was sported. And the helmet that I wore as I swatted my many enemies, shattered them like a porcelain pot. And they'd be praying for the torture to stop, but I would leave them contorted and they'd be screaming and roaring until their vocal cords were torn up and shot. And I would howl abuse, Nephilim, hot from a horsey and draw. I win, I'm in a vanquish, I'm in a motive, you're not.
Are you tired of two geeks and mustaches
Who can manage to be boring with explosions and crashes?
If you or the Lorax want to bust like we do, give us a call.
We're ready to defeat you. Ghostbusters, flow crushers, get the job done. Spitting out the lyrics like we got one. Get the people moving like the Statue of Liberty.
Try to beat us in a battle? Man, you gotta be kidding me.
The delivery of stand straight like my main man Slinky.
I collect spores.
Tell them about the twink.
Like your show, it's all fluff and filler. I'll kick your hiney, man. I'm a savage killer.
But you're about to crash. I'm JP Morgan, the ghost of rich dudes past. Who's properly rocking the Monopoly mustache? So I own the railroad, I run these tracks. You got dumped on a bench, now you're pissed at the world. You should have made like Sebastian and kissed a girl. Because your greed is the curse that's gonna tear you apart. What good is your purse if you're poor in your heart? Your fat jokes are worse than your pipe smoke. My show's the hottest thing on HBO. I'm rock and roll, you're a nerdy little nebbish, and I may be dirty, but you got got a hairy foot fetish, dog. Even the names of your characters suck. Got buffers and buffers and brandy bucks. I got a second breakfast for all them goofy fucks. Lift up my gut and teabagging's my nuts.
Hit the buzzer cause it's time to change lines.
You put that joke in the top shelf of lame
This
rhymes.
ain't typical sports. I used to triple boards while you prance around in 4-pound icy diaper shorts. I try to watch you on TV, but I can't see the bug. Hockey used to have guts, but now the team's mighty sucks. I tell kids around the world that there's nothing they can't do. Put more souls into skating than surveying
So
trucks.
Cassius wants to talk about cashing checks. I'll school you through your bug spray, off your Broadway play, over the Japanese dude sitting on your face, hit nothing but net. You ain't seen nothing yet, man. You needed a movement cause you're so full of shit. I'm a better athlete and a better MC. Battle me 2 more times, watch me get a 3-peat.
Kings, queens, dragons, dwarves, horses, fortresses, magic and swords. You beat my whole shit, you uninspired hack. You want a war, George? Welcome to Shire Rock. In book sales, you got nothing to say. I'm number 1 and 2. You're under 50 shades of gray. I got the pros of a pro. Your shit's a paw. You're a pirate. You even stole my RRO. We all know the world is full of chance and anarchy. So yes, it's true to life for characters that die randomly. But newsflash, the genre's called fantasy. It's meant to be unrealistic. You myopic vanity.
Bully, a challenge! I love competition! Now where would I mount the stuffed head of a Winston? I'm into fitness, digging ditches through an isthmus, rough riding down a Cubalac. What's up, bitches? I keep my rhymes pure like my food and drugs. I'm an American stock, and you're the British Alma. I mean, for Christ's sake, look at that mug! At least grow a spruce mustache and cover part of it up! And let's face it, you're not all that great! You tossed away lives in Gallipoli like there were scraps off your plate! Your whole miserable country is the size of one state! You see my way through running that without donning my pants? Go toe-to-toe with me, you bloated drunk old man! Why don't you do-si-do on over to a 12-step program? I'll bust a trust fund lush with my American muscle! So walk softly over here and give my big stick a suckle!
There's a difference between you and me, Willie. I fought till I was actually free, Willie. I got my face on a quarter. You got drawn in quarters. Tortured on the orders of a king, really? How's it hit beef I do named Darcy? You hot dog didn't cut off your beef ring. I'm money like a national band. Ain't nobody more street than Big G. Stone face with a grill and sheep king. A Mel Gibson movie is your legacy. I gotta stay to the day in a DC. Roll up in a boat. Stroll, sleep and cut your throat. Stroll, I watch the blood flow. Now who's got that red cup? As a communist, it must really hurt that your face has been cheapened, weakened, besmirched, being plastered on posters, coasters, and shirts, making capitalists rich off of you on merch. Right, I'm a pious man and I fight for the Lord. I would cut you, but I don't want your sweat on my sword. I was tortured until I could hardly sign my name, and listening to you felt pretty much the same. Oh, face it, Ernesto, you're Castro, but less so. He's Cuba commander, you're more of the Destro. Revolt all you want, I don't give 2 guy fucks. But look at Venezuela, what you're fighting for sucks.
Enough from the walrus and Dickless the clown.
Let's show these myth bitches how we do it downtown. Are you sick?
Ho!
Eat 'em up, smoke it.
High speed shows your ass get beat in slow motion. We roast show host when our flow cross streams.
Up and out blockbusters.
While you work behind the scenes.
It's a rap test, dummy.
And you're both getting crashed.
We came, we saw, we kicked your ass.
Look, dummy, shedding money is the communist vision. Engels' bank was the crank that got the revolution spinning. We gave everything to see the common people advance. I'm so down for the cause, I even pawned my own pants. You grew so out of touch, you sabotaged your only kid. It's a stomach cancer, showed more love than you did. So congrats, your legacy is in ashes. Remembered as the fascist sympathizing cause of climate change and car crashes. From your newspaper to your Nazi factory, cross the pond. Frankly, Hank, it's clear as which side you are on. This battle's been applauded like that hemorrhage in your head. I leave a floor as expected, found on road dead.
Is it me? Well, here's my first issue. I barely even know enough about you to diss. But you guys honestly think that I would screw this feud up and lose to the dude a huge tootie cootie chewed up? That's bananas. I do damage when I brandish my katanas, man. I'll slice you up then vanish in my ladybug pajamas. I'm gonna become your zero to your papa. Doing temp work for Vader and not just for Jabba. You're mad baggy. You're so flappy. Mad 'cause Sam Jackson killed your clone daddy. Somebody ought to put a bounty on that tape. Maybe I'll write a letter and mail it in your face.
I see a universe of infinite energy with no potential for threat from this enemy, so you can call me Tesla. Nikola, impeccably dressed, giving lessons in electrical nemesis. This will be on the test, so confess to your thefts and let the whole world know what the Serbian did for the Wizard of Menlo. History is getting rewritten and I have read it. Your best invention was a word to steal. Bill's mom is hot, but that joke was most heinous. I've heard better insults drop from Socrates' anus.
My stepmom, Ted, let's keep it excellent between us. And show these Boy Scouts how it goes in San Dimas.
We'll crippled, we spit it like Billy the Kid with his guns. And you'll be verbally kicked in the nutsack with your wheel puns. A teen mom carried you in your truth. They should've let the baby lead and put you in the papoose.
And if those native dudes knew
what white dudes were gonna do,
they would've stopped you in Dakota.
They should totally sue.
Why don't you go back to exploring Napoleon's old swamp?
Or you'll discover your corpse most triumphantly stopped.
Jokes I can make about your looks abundant, your chastity vow redundant. But that's enough about Mary B. Let's turn to my favorite subject, me. I got mouth cancer, wasn't feeling so hot. Had the doc put me down with the morphine shots. Thank imaginary God I wasn't in one of your beds. You'd have just sprinkled magic water on my forehead. I help people live, you watch people die, to get souls for a man in the sky. You took credits that you didn't deserve. You're the fakest sister act since Whoopi Goldberg. You were running Project Pimps and Projects. To you, Calcutta meant Calcutta Tech. I can see right through you and you've got no flavor. I'm battling a communion wafer.
That was a close encounter of the turd kind. But there won't be a pretty ending this time. Half your billions should go to John Williams. Now brace yourself as I reveal my brilliance. I'm the master of suspense so intense, no defense against Hitchcock once he presents. My skill is enormous, orchestrate brilliant performance. You're more horrible than Megan Fox's acting in Transformers. Come on! Fish puppets and muppets to stir the fears up. I squeeze screams out of chocolate syrup. I'm the best mamma jammer ever stood behind the camera. Damage panderers and haunt you like the last Indiana.
You talk a lot of shit for a man wearing a diaper. I heard you had poison spit. Where was it in this cipher? Cause all I hear is threats from a brute with no discipline. And I'm ruling over you like a boot full of my citizens. And you should take your cowskin shield and hide under it. You're fucking with the most triumphant third of the triumvirate. I'm first to the empire and last of the Republicans. And hunting you accompanied by legions of my country. Oh, ask my kidnappers if I'm just a shit talker. Doc J dunk on you like boom shakalaka. So don't go rattling your sticks at me. If I wanted to shake spears, I'd waggle my biography.
Where you going, fella? Hang on a minute. Like a Joey in a pouch, this ain't quite finished. Take a look how destructive your old films are. Silent World, more like Silent World Star. If you want to count fish, please take the reef tour. Don't go throwing C4 on the seafloor. I'm the gold medal rhymer on the podium, cleaning you up like a Jacques Cousteaudian. I'm Mother Nature's greatest conservationist. When I rock the mic, I'm dangerous. So go back down under with your crew. I just blew through you like a didgeridoo.
When in the course of human advance, it becomes necessary for a battle to commence, then kaplow! I hit them with the illness of my quill. I'm endowed with certain unalienable skills. Let me run down my resume, will ya? Set up a little place called the United States. Sound familiar? I told King George he could eat a fat dick. When it comes to declarations, I'm the first draft pick. I topple any tyrant, so kings and pirates beware. I'm so down with revolutions, I invented the swivel chair. How many volumes on my shelves, it's true, but I've yet to read the 3 books you wrote about. You looking like a slug in a 3-piece suit. We didn't come back from Paris to battle Pepe Le Pew. First Secretary of State, VP number 2, not to mention third president. The fuck you do?
I think you're in your element when you're behaving badly. Honestly, you're kind of boring when you're happy. I'll lap and pass your ass 10 different ways. Decathlon athlete, blast for real action gamma rays. The truth is, there's no truce between the bruises. You're a drifter being useless, I'm a winner, no excuse. Beautiful women all up on my jock. I got a home gym, check me on the cereal box, doc. You big green freak, don't try to flex. If it wasn't for your cousin, you'd never have sex. You're so strong when you get mad. Too bad you can't go back and protect your mom from your dad.
Knock, 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 knock. Did somebody say Bert Marx? Yo, I'm the host with the most glass nose. Assholes made a mess and the war got cold. Shook hands with both Ronalds, Reagan and McDonald's, no doubt. If your name ends with in, time to get out. I have the balls to let Baryshnikov dance, player. Go down that wall like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah! You two need yoga. No. You need a shower. No. And you all need to learn how to handle real power. Things about you go straight up abandoned. You let a Kiwi hold your gun and he fucked up your cannon. So maybe don't talk about movies, cause you got dick to say. That dart round church, no more for.
I understand that you hate yourself, but you don't need to blame yourself. You a tiger, stop trying to tame yourself. You gotta be big enough to contain yourself. And get hit with a little forgiveness. Be green, it ain't none of my business. But if you think you're looking good in those torn ass clothes, you're lying, which means you need a new wardrobe. The vision of those shorts kinda scarred me. What, you just rage at a Barney themed party? That's probably not something you've seen as a child. Not one day did you see your daddy smile. Hope not strong enough to deal with the lie. Laying you down easy, that's
Cat's kitchen time. Examine this under your microscope. You got no neck, but you still fucking choke. After battling me, you're gonna always be pissed. So the Hulk will stay forever, neither Bruce will exist.
You're a trend, you ain't gotta have the skills like that. I'll beat your ass with one eye closed. Boba Fett he won, and I'll call dominoes. See, that's what I'm saying, she prefers my Durasteel to your Canadian bacon. I'll take a lesson from a genuine assassin who's blasting foes. I come equipped with a full set of sick Mandalorian flows. Everybody knows you got that power of regeneration. Now run home and heal from this disintegration.
Darnold wants to battle, doesn't seem like a fight, but this should be fun. I've yet to catch the ghost high. Got the highest speed stat, drop raps, lightning fast. Open my pockets and go on your ass, cause I'm Ash, and that's A to the shush. I don't care how many beetles and butterflies you squish. Your earthworms can't beat these magical beasties. Your shit-talking mouth is the origin of feces. Got candy wraps, Reese's Pieces. In this ecosystem, I'm the dominant species. When it's time to train, I turn to Pikachu. But when I need a weak verse, I choose you.
Let's talk about athletic achievements. You and I have so many world records between us. 184. That's plenty of them. And I've set 183 of them. Undisputed, unrefuted. GOAT. You've been going downhill since Pro Skater 3. And I'm too far ahead for you to catch up. For true sports fans, this was finished as soon as they heard the matchup.
Speaking of bored, you're the worst. Dropped out of school, but you can't drop a verse. I could've spent that time better. In 8 bars, I can write a whole bestseller. I'm so prolific, sickly goblin won't be bothering me. I'm on a covering spree, and I'll be smacking you with any of the big thick bars in my big dick bibliography. See, I'm the author with the blood and gore lore galore that'll horrify a reader to the core. Fame, money, talent, success, you'll always have less.
Was that a verse, or did you just get the hiccups? I'm a prodigy, sonny, and I'm about to smack a bitch up. My music is 200 years old, and it's still excellent. In 2 more months, the world will forget about your Skrillex. I can't believe the way you dress when you step out of the house. You're like an emo Steve Urkel, you reek of dead mouse. I am the world's greatest composer. No one knows what you are, except a lonely little troll who knows how to press a space bar.
Yes, it's true. What I used to do is teach kids science on my PBS show, but now I do what I gotta do to make sure scientific thought can grow. And I'm still in my prime, hitting my stride. What'd you do with the back half of your line? You freaked out, started counting coins for the bank, and you sure didn't have no wife. Oh, you wrote the book on gravity, but you couldn't attract nobody. Your work on orbits was exemplary, but your circle of friends was shoddy. Oh, you don't wanna mess with the guy Bill Nye. A rap sharp like a needle in your arm. Stick to drinking that mercury, cause I hypothesize that you're about to get beat.
I'm real. You'll find me making vacancies in brothels, while you only exist inside the pages of a novel. You were kept for ages in the hovel, contained within a cage behind a locked door. While I never got caught. So who's the superior serial killer, Dr. Lecter? I'm still wanted. You're forgotten. People these days are watching Dexter. So God protect you from the hell I've spread upon us. I'm terrorizing London. Fuck the 7-7 bombers.
How dare you challenge my immortal throne? I'm the father of the gods. Put your daddy on the phone. Maybe Odin could beg me for a truce, cause when Zeus lets loose, I'll put your cross, stretch your neck in a noose. I'm like Medusa, I'll stone a motherfucker if he looks at me wrong. I'm a bull getting bitches with my swan song. I'm on point like Poseidon's trident. Rhymes cooler than the frosty balls of your
The pain of losing loved ones is something I have seen. So I know how you must have felt when they killed Jeffrey Epstein. Rap lyrics just ain't for you. You should stick love letters for Kim Jong-un. You're a wrestling heel. Nothing about you's real. Bitch, you didn't even really write the art of the deal. But you tapped into the rage of red Mad Hatters. Well, let me tell you, Trump, all lives matter. I don't want to defund no police. I picked a DA for my VP. I'm not a communist, I'm not a socialist. I'm just an old ass man with some decency. No matter what you try to say, global warming ain't cancer. You pulled out a parachute, I pulled out a Stormy Daniels. I ain't sleepy, I'm tired of you, Donald Trump. You're fired.
The truth hurts, you're broke and washed up. Don't give a smidgen about your visions. If they can't make a buck, I conduct business. Understood, things you never could. So dope that I even make New Jersey look good. I'm on the record, I invented. You got duped there, I said it. Now bet you $50,000 that you'll never forget it. Without me, here's a taste of what this battle would be. No lights, no camera, no sound. See?
I be a hyena, cause I'm going to laugh. I'll pave roads with the bones of your goat-herding ass. First my front lines, I'll drop back and spank you in the chest. Then I'll decimate your horn, you can't outfight the best. Let your reserves come at me, my ballista's cocked at you. When I take, I always keep my whole crew. Cause there's no use in murdering you and your heathen. You can grow my wheat for me after you're beaten.
Don't lecture me about fights, you cake coward. You got your ass beat by a bat with no powers. There's only one way that this battle's gonna end. One more Superman who's never gonna walk again.
Cowabunga dude, so let's get it on. Reptiles against the fathers of the Renaissance. We got the classical technique to kick these three-toed freaks back onto the street. I take a turtle and I turn him into mincemeat. You don't really want to step to Da Vinci. see. I love the ladies, I like to keep it mellow. So let me pass the mic to my man Donatello.
Hard shell, but you're gross in the middle. Wouldn't wanna touch you with a 6-foot chisel. Born in goop, raised in poop. I slice through a group of ninjas like fruit. Oops.
Yo, Raphael when I came to flow. Being dope by the Pope and a bone till I croak. I'm an MC spreader, but I get the feeling. I should pass it up to my man, I'm a ceiling.
Oh, Michelangelo and I'm giant. I make David, but I slay you like a lion. I'm a rap god and you can't quite touch me. This battle's your last judgment, trust me.
We drop science.
We got the mathematics,
The architects of rebirth, the rap addicts. You read the book, but it won't go well.
When you catch an Italian
Boot to the half shell.
In your movie, baby. That's alright, let's just keep it groovy, baby. Mental exposition told me this will be boring, but Jesus, man, even my mojo's snoring. I've never seen such a miserable spy. I've also never seen a man with glistening thighs. I mean, you can't shack properly with that wax tuss. Birds flock to the musk of my chest buzz. Yeah, I hypnotize you with a little strip tease, and then judo shuffle swinging on it like the 60s. Yeah, get defenseless, my rhymes can't be deflected. You like all the sex I've ever had, I'm protected. Yeah, people want a hero with a little personality. No one wants to sit through your gritty reality. Baby Q can craft some new plot line. You made Thunderbolt 2 bloody times. I'm one of a kind, you're always getting remade. You can't touch me, double OB, hey.
Ooh, I'm gonna need a dinner reservation for 2. John Wick, I'm efficient and lean, a proficient professional killing machine. Underworld overachiever looking dapper as I'm bucking. Only one of us to go 3 chapters without sucking. Between your elevator and the mine where you were trapped, you're such wieners I should call you both John Shaft. I craft rhymes with pencils then jam them in necks, so I'm not vexed by vets flexing roid injected pecs. Being excommunicado wasn't more than I could handle, so I think I can withstand an excremental ex-commando. And this sad broken dad joke at Popo is no foe for the virtuoso bad virtuoso. Ho 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 to quivers and bows, I'm delivering blows, and when they land it won't help to make fists with your toes. Bitcoin, no. Hitcoin, certainly. I'll put you 2 in tune, call it cryptocurrency. Obey your superior like good cops and soldiers. Raven, Roy, you're done. Over.
Richard the First from the Third Crusade. That only leaves room for you in second place. The chivalrous swinger of the sword and mace, and I kill you when I spit like a pit full of snakes. I'm the #1 dick, rising up to make you feel small. My battering ram slams through your shield wall. I'll announce at the next of your things that I'm chopping through your family like boneless wings. Of course you got avenged by a kid with no bones. Your own story ended worse than Game of Thrones. Your son killed your ex killed your wife. I'm the Lion King, man, but that's a messed up circle of life. Half-ass head taps can't be condoned. It's like you raided the face of Post Malone. I'm scared of no foe, I'm backed by the Trinity. I'll conquer you on my day off like you were Sicily.
You fool, you think that you can touch me with this? You couldn't handle my gifts with your greedy little mind. What's inside mine was ahead of its own time. You did not steal from me, you stole me from mankind. It's a wireless transmission of truth, and it's a shocking real story of a banker with you. And if the people knew you stopped me from making power free, they would curse the Con Edison with every utility.
Ooh, actually, if you don't mind, it's just the doctor. Doesn't even really matter who am I even talking to? Oh yes, you, the wannabe Einstein, mad as the stars. Travels through time but with no clout. I'm saving the world by your dilly-dally. You can't even invent your way out of Hill Valley. Calm down, will you? Everything is going to be fine. You're not gonna tear any wonky holes in any fabric of space and time. Actually, it's a lot more like a rug, really. Oh, but never mind. Let's just say there's an infinite number of me simultaneously kicking your ass with rum.
You want to fight me? Take off the tin shirt. I'll be waiting in my birthday suit, going berserk.
Ding dang dong, morning bells warn about me at the break of dawn. And I'm putting you to sleep like your brother John.
Living monks and chunks on Northumbrian lawns,
Cause I'm the all-father spawn. You couldn't even beat a salad in a fight. You're as soft as Monty Python nights. You went from chainmail to chained up in jail to mommy trained England to pay for your bail.
But no king's ransom will save you from these bars, son. I'm eating you alive like the gangrene you died from.
Well, I conclude that your methods are the whack. You wouldn't even pass in one of my classes. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, except for when we both start rapping. I accelerated the minds of mankind to a higher plane of understanding, and I can't calculate the weight and the size and the shape of the shadow of the mind you're standing in. And I will leave you with a page from a book I wrote at half your age to rebut the integral speed YUI from 0 to 1/6 the titles plug of 8 E are the square root of 3 times the 64 power of 1.
Gave out of the terror, fresh kangaroo era. Ill rhyme slayer from the 60s era. Revolting, heavy metal rebel blood spiller. Me and my gorillas are a squad of killers. Known worldwide for my steely-eyed look. You're famous cause of Valamore's 3rd best book. And all the children say we will be like Jay. Asthmatic, but I'll take your breath away. You tried to rebel against James the First. Here's a tip for your next plot. Try to rehearse. I got my face on a magnet on your roommate's fridge. Your head is on a spike up on London Bridge. You had one job, cabron, to strike a matchstick. Got caught with the fuse like your boss. Not lit. You should have stayed anonymous, epic fail guy. Treat this battle like the gallows and take another dive. No density.
I'm a mystical medical talk at the pinnacle shifting my physical form. You're a possibly pedophilic individual who should have never been born. You got your niggas in a twist while you're sucking on my Piccadilly. But I'm a lot different, cause you're a pitiful hillbilly hanging with an edible kid who's a buck chicken.
Notice that you talk a lot about yourself, which is funny, since you hide your true feelings like they were other people's money. Ooh, an exception to my theory. I can't believe this. Here we have a mother that no one wants to sleep with. You had a nice message, but your methods were detestable. I've seen better care given to organic vegetables. All these tokens of smoke and miracles. You really believe all this stuff? You're hysterical. I've got the libido to continue to beat ya. But our time is up, Teresa.
Bob is dropping bombs like this is Guernica. Served 20 years. Air Force? United States of America. My technique will make your mistress weak. Put her to sleep, elbow drop a drink. I go deep and I keep it mellow like some cadmium yellow. I'm a bright like titanium white kind of fella. Don't believe in mistakes unless you step to me. Yo, Pablo, you just got your happy little ass beat.
That verse was rough. Damn, Tony. So let me smooth it out like I'm a damn Zamboni. I'm the greatest ever when I play hockey, but on the microphone I don't play hockey. It's a street fight. T-Hawk, show some respect. If you don't, then you'll catch a slap shot to the deck. And I take a flyer down, bird, you're getting wrecked. So you best prepare for a lateral and cross-check. Hey, let me tell you what putting a puck in the net's worth. Double what you faked in bucks. Check my net worth. And my hot wife, the only woman in the world for wet. You're under fourth wife. Talk about the X Games. There was one big trick that you ever did, then you got outspun by a 12-year-old kid. Oh, you like finger flips? How about one of these? Sit on this and rotate 900 degrees.
Give me a Tylenol, stop rhyming, y'all. Alfred, you got no style, dog. I'm the king of dialogue. There's only one movie I know you from, and I've seen more blood in the shower when I stubbed my toe in one. You tried to fight in World War I, but couldn't do that. The British Army wouldn't let you join because you were too fat. Look it up, it's a true fact. Wikipedia that. Now allow me to attack Stephen the Hack. Due to War of the Worlds, a failure's what I label you. It looked like some sellout bullshit Michael Bay would do. Ask anybody, what's your favorite Sam Jackson part? No one's gonna say, what's his name from Jurassic Park? Scripts that I write ain't the cleanest. When I grip mics, I'm the meanest. Quentin Tarantino is a genius. A bad motherfucker, from the wallet to the penis. What about a flute busting Brian?
Out the gate, first serving a steak. Oblique attack, doctor said exactly straight. I've got creative talents and battle malice. How to steal on the field, genteel in the past. Punches fucked up, I don't wonder why. With your tunnels and targets and bears, oh my. Hey, you guys. I'd tear out my eyes if I had a look at your trophies every night. Now bring me my chair. I'm weary from tearing you a new derriere from here to Red Square. Fought a 7 years war. I ain't scared of a czar. Cause beating you only took me 12 bars.
Oh, Frederick, I've never heard a verse I dug less. Alright, I admit it, I confess. I participated in a broken system that I hated, but I needed to keep my financial status situated. And the words I used were hideous blot to describe the slave trade and the pain it hath brought. And I fought to stop the trade of new slaves in Virginia when I ran the whole state and still made it home for dinner. So forgive me, I was busy, man, I had a lot to do, but we did it. You're free now, so we cool?
I don't know what you think I've done, but if we were to battle, I've already won. Ask Gus. You don't wanna face off against me. I'll stuff you in a barrel and make it dude smooth. Your sense of duty gets your group into some deep duty. Always getting saved by some samurai booty. I'm a kingpin, cooking crystal in the middle of the day. Having dinner by the pool with the DEA. When you're over with my Aztec GTA. If you ever try to stop Heisenberg getting paid, here's a hot dose. Let me watch you choke on the truth. You look up to me like I'm a pizza on the roof. 'Cause you're a loser, a failure to your whole entire crew. I've seen Walter Jr. handle walkers better than you.
Lieutenant Commander, to start, but I wouldn't expect you to understand an org chart. See, here's mine. I'm at the top boss, and I'm spitting fire like I'm hot sauce. You can't sneak up on Zug. I don't even fucking blink. I'm the CEO and knowing what you think. Hey, I've been looking up your family. It could start. My God, couldn't clean your daddy's laundry with a part-time. Watch me. us Instagram, WhatsApp. I'm cleaning up like a wet ass. I drive around in a hatchback. Beep beep. I like your story like Snapchat. Elon, you're nothing but an attention-seeking outcast, and your star is faded, like you on a podcast.
My glory days are over. You're a cold should have told ya. Kick your wrinkly dick back in your toga like Opa.
Here, take these drachma for your eyes. When you get to River Styx, tell your three-headed bitch I say hi.
Keep at it and you'll end up in jail, hoss. I'll take you down like a mule and you're a mailbox. From all your wives to the SATs, everything you ever did, you just had to cheat. Cause you're too insecure to even look like a loser. You're the worst damn Republican since Herbert Hoover. When you scooped up a sycophantic homophobe loser, became the Constitution's domestic abuser. 200,000 deaths lying at your door. You think there's suckers like McCain in the Marine Corps. Sometimes I can't tell for which side you're rooting. When we go high, you go down on poop. Truth is, you're scared to lose. You got nothing in the bank that I owe you. You're white about balance like a bitch, but the only thing that's rigged is taxes for the rich. You're a freeloader. Change your name to Trump. My campaign ramping up. You can't get down a ramp. I'm pulling away faster than your wife's hand. For the love of democracy, will you shut up, man?
My parents died when they were young and it was morbid, but at least they didn't ditch me when they were alive like yours did.
Oh shit, World War II soon. Well, Teddy's dropping bombs, so you best go. Hadn't you too? Ooh, you should be ashamed of your military honor. Everyone knows you're back at home, like thank God for Pearl Harbor. Don't worry, the US will give you a pass. Just change your poster to keep calm and kiss my cousin's ass.
Sail back north with your barbarian goons, because I'm tearing down your legacy, leaving it in ruins. Your real self next to your legend disappoints. I see you shaking in your shaggy little pants like zoinks. Who invented the royal me? We. Who's the predominantly fictional MC? Lee. You're a wannabe, mon ami. Kneel down and honor me. Richard coming through in the end like Sean Connery. The double coronated blood and gore gourmet. You might have the axe, but I make a body spray. Lion hearts are sober came and I struck like a cobra. If I wanted to fight loser Vikings, I'd go to Minnesota.
You ain't one way. Let me say something, Wayne. I got 99 problems, and you ain't one way. You catch a pop, shove it to the mullet if you tempt me. Threats are like my swimming pools, bruh.
I have no pride for you who ruined everything my revolution was doing to stop the bourgeoisie. I fought the bondage of classes, the proletariat masses that brought me here to spit a thesis against both of your asses. Let me start with you there, Frankenstein, looking like something out of R.L. Stein. It's hip-hop chowder, red of a wine. This is odds why I can't do shit tonight. Joseph, you were supposed to be my right-hand man, but your loyalty shriveled up like your right-hand man. My whole future was bright. You let your heart grow dark and stop the greatest revolution since the birth of Mars.
I'll school you in this battle of the baddest Bruce, with your He-Man haircut and your Daisy Dukes. I hear you're good at running, you're just like the Flash, especially in the 100-meter ditch or wife dash. I'm an ace in the lab, acid, bass, and treble, so let me break you down on a molecular level. You turned one gold medal to a lifetime of green, the most overrated athlete anyone's ever seen. You need to carry fatherhood across that finish line. I kept up with the Kardashians but left some kids behind. Run along, you'll thank me, cause I'm getting kinda cranky. Trust me, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You griped about oppression, don't leave me impressed. You're not hot, Carl, that's just shit on your chest. For Amanda State Left, you got an awful lot to say. I pay you $5 a day to go away. Your buddy Engels bankrolled you with this textile bill. I guess the capitalists are cool when they're paying your bills. You're a hypocrite, a nitwit who's love with substance issues. Step off your soapbox, take the soap with you.
Fine till you had to come along and wreck it. Could you please just shut your face for 10 seconds? You cry about everything but can't decide what you want. I'm hungry, I'm fat, I'm cold, I'm hot. You call it complex, but you would call you a mess. You take 2 hours to come, 3 more to get dressed. You got a lotion for this, you got a cream for that. Got any perfume that smells like get the fuck off my back? When things are good, they're great, and it's like I'm dreaming. Until your junk starts bleeding and you turn to a demon. It ain't summer eve, don't try to play me like a douche. You want a bottom of fruit? Well, you can swallow the truth.
You set records before black men could compete, are you kidding me? That's like having a pasta contest without Italy. You're an orphan who found his way to fortune and fame. Just think what you could have done if you would have actually trained. I'm the pinnacle of physical condition, while you dip your stick in prostitutes and call it foul tipping. Are you tripping? You'll be nothing but a skeleton, messing with the fellow in yellow who will be pedaling like hell up in the pellets.
The ghost will have a few laughs, sounds sweet, but no, I'm stuck here with these two jerkweeds about to kick their ass with bare feet. I'll drop the beat, I'll set it off like it's the top of Nakatomi. Need a fire hose to swing on you, you're both so below me. I haven't stopped killing it since Carl's brother Tony, and I got your detonators right here. Blow me. Oops. Ship your booby traps home, Rambo, cause you'll never take the W without the P and O. Does your lip hang low? Does it wobble to and fro? Can you string that shit up on your compound bow? Lighten up, Wick, with your brooding saga. How about a little Hakuna Matata, Baba Yaga? You got the trousers, taper, and the watch, spooker, but your acting falls flatter than the Hans. Leave the underground coin game to Brothers. And John Bobby. What the fuck's with the chest butter? The bandolier looks heavy as shit. I'm like this prick's ring finger, only need one clip. I've been sharp as shattered glass since the late 80s. And like your late pup, I'll leave you pushing up daisies. Less is more, boys, that's my advice. You less survival knife, you more survival wife.
Who can stop this constipated chop with the awful animation and the complicated plot? Who's got the rap bombs to drop on Japan? This looks like a job for the OG.
Superman!
I'm killing it, you're grilling it. I'm villainous to vegetables who dance around in hammer pants and hide their tiny genitals. My level is incredible. I'm out of your league. You want justice? I'll bust this nut up in your GG. Greasy, sick MC from DC. One breath I'll freeze your whole measly species. You're primitive and limited. You live in a village of idiots. Step in Metropolis, oh step a characterian.
Wanna talk shop? You got that fun? Go back to Hot Topic and shop for a time. There's a melancholy alcoholic laughing stock in the King's Head. Now watch the castle rise. Pouty little poet with an opiate affliction. I'm a workaholic with a fiction addiction. Making dedicated readers shivery and jittery. Feel that rage and misery. You better start running, man. You're in deep poo-po. I'm a mad dog. Bank shiny. Cujo. Tommy knock you down till you can't stand up. You're as soft as Poe, the Kung Fu Panda. Racks on racks cause I pen fat stacks of frightening writing. Have you seen the pile? I can even take a break from my routine style. Crank out a Shawshank or a Green Mile. Mask of the Red Death. Lily blood curdling. Hitting the pendulum. Not even unnerving. Perving on your first cousin when she's 13 years old. Now that's disturbing.
Is that the best you got for me? I chop down an MC like a cherry tree. See power, that's what the meaning of my flag is. Donations famous for golf and haggis. I'm fabulous from my head to my shoe buckle. Step to me or catch a knee to the boot knuckle. Cause I know you don't wear no drown. I'm dressed like a pimp, best moves at the bar. McGavin, McLivin, McSchoolyard. Cock black, more Scott than Hadrian's wild.
Oh no, Jack, you are doing fine. Before your ham-fisted attempt at a terrorist line.
How typical of Jack the Ripper to chase a headline. Pick Ray Liotta's brain. Ask him how I get mine. I'm the boom vivum of violence, a licensed psychiatrist. 2 times in highest society to the sound of violin. Don't get me wrong, I'd roast both your balls and my hibachi. But for a serial killer, you're as tasteless as a bowl of kashi. You prey on a prostitute and play with her body. I don't mind that you're naughty, Jack. I hate that you're sloppy.
Barney, take me back to solitary confinement. Cause this dirty little lamb has just been silenced.
Can't be starting with Lewis and Clark, cause we cut a path through MCs like a walk in the park. And give them back a whole stack of maps and accurate charts, showing exactly where our footprints on their buttocks are marked. We're two traveling wordsmiths spitting hotter than a furnace, and we'll own you on the mic like the Louisiana Purchase.
You're worthless.
Your future self should've told you that. Now go back in time and give Doctor Who his phone booth back. We discovered bears and beavers and prairie dogs and weasels, rattlesnakes and catfish, owls, larks and eagles, and plus flora galore.
And according to our observations,
these two dickweeds right here are severely endangered. We inspired pioneers and travelers near and far. You inspired air guitar and dude, where's my car? We conquered much greater dangers in our trek through Mother Nature. So step off,
but tell Bill's stepmom,
don't be a stranger.
Once upon a midnight dreary, as I spit this weak and weary, I will choke this joker with a trochee till his cheeks are teary. But y'all don't hear me, all should fear me. I'll forever be better, you'll never be near me. Your books are as eerie as Beverly Cleary. You're a full Bram Stoker, so scram, the show's over. Your flow's so pose poems, poser. I wrote them locked in a cave while I sobbed in a rage. The telltale heart beats soft in its grave. Well, this jerk just beats off on a page.
At the bottom of the ninth against the tuxedo in a bathing suit filled with more artificial ingredients than a baby root. That may be way too soon, but I'm calm as shot. I'm not talking about those Italians who wedges you brought. The Sultan of SWAT will knock you right out of the park and round the basin to the sound of uproaring applause while you hang your head in shame and disgrace because you got lost and forgot what real sportsmanship was. You look tired, kid. You got Sheryl Crow's feet eyes. Head along to France and maybe bring me back some fries. Cause if you step to Wolf in the mic, I'll fan your fancy bike, you know you're out for 3 strikes and just 1 ball.
Your onion rings are pretty good.
But that verse was lifeless, you had no joy in it. Last rapper, this plastic had a Happy Meal toy in it. I'm serving billions and I can't be beat. You're a bin full of lettuce, facing defeat. Using Cheetos, dude, get your recipes together, man. I've had the same fries since I was Wheeler Scott the Weatherman. I'm the best trash-talking mascot in town. You might be the king, but a clown wears the crown.
I kept a violent poison around my neck in case of capture, and I almost just drank it. You are that bad of a rapper, and I thank you with ease. Your loss is real because me, like the Alps in winter with your pregnant wife, you shouldn't cross me. When I conquer, I don't need a pumped hand. I grip a diamond drift hilt and put your crown on myself. The only throne you belong on is the latrine. You might be king of the Franks, but you can suck beans.
Oh there, welcome to a world called Earth, where actual minds
minds do groundbreaking work. If you're looking for the fittest on the natural selection, you're so ineffective you couldn't even turn a lemon. Well, spit's just not hard-hitting enough. It's kid stuff, you're soft like a jigglypuff. You got no Game Boy, so you'll get the broom quick. A real axe packs a much better boomstick. I'm a master of a naturalist. What a glimpse without class, all the crap on your laughable list. My research reverts the first word to the church. You measure your worth by the sales of your merch.
Mr. Motor City needs some medicine red. My lines are a production, your lines are bred. Disassembling timepieces is how I got my start now. Watch me tear your ideology apart. You scream unite the workers, free the class slaves. Lose your chain, trade them in for mass graves. I would stop it. Wow, appalling amounts of body bag. When a world leader likes you, that's a red flag. I produce with my two hands, you're a destitute tramp. Scheming to trade bootstraps in for food stamps. Any person tried to seize my private property will catch a torn prez to his private parts properly. Who takes advice from a broke slob? It's laughable. I wouldn't wipe my tailpipe with your DOS capital. If you'd saved a penny for his daughter you named Jenny, you might not have needed to bury quite so many.
Pass me a cigar and a large glass of brandy. I'm about to take you out prematurely, like your family. I'm the rhyme minister, fresh in a hat and dinner jacket. You look like a mix of Epic Lloyd and a Pringles packet. I was saving the planet from an axis of darkness while you were back home opening national parks. You were born asthmatic, you're going to choke hard while I wake up every day and chain smoke cigars. I'll fight you on the beaches, I'll fight you on the beaches. Anywhere you want to fight, I'll fight you and I'll beat you. See, I might be battling you even though I'm toasted, but tomorrow I'll be sober and you'll still be roasted.
I've heard enough crap from all of you. When I come down there and show you what a real star can do, I swoop low with the telephoto. No Bruckheimer, I work solo. If there's one thing I've learned, bitch, this game is about motherfucking money. I make that dollar, y'all, motherfucking money. Even make Mark Wahlberg make some motherfucking money. Shopping, got a few drops and I got milk money. Rose to the rock, now I got that socks made of silk money. I ain't got that guilt money, I don't give a fuck. I take my checks to the bank and I sign them with my love. I give the people what they love. All the critics say I'm evil. Got no time to read reviews while I'm working on the sequel. Got a gift from above, the eyes of an eagle. When it comes to blowing up, no director is my equal.
Even you pretend to do it, I've been really living through it. Misery and poverty and family woes. I see through you like pantyhose. Doing Chappelle and Simpson cameos. Even if you're gripping on a weapon, then you better get a step in if you're messing with the whore lord. In a minute, maybe I'ma hit him, cut him into itty bitty bits, and I'ma stick him in the floorboard.
Did you hear that, Merryweather?
I think they mean to brawl.
I'll take Neo.
I'll pick the one that no one knows at all. From the Falls of Black Eagle to the Pacific, we put the dysentery cause we spit sick. Without Rufus, you'd be useless on the trails we blaze. You couldn't navigate your way out of a Circle K. Over guards they wait because you turkeys aren't worthy. Suffering your raps is a most bogus journey.
Look at you in your little blousey outfit, looking like a stiffer white dick than your monument. I'll knock you the fuck out, mate. You died owning slaves, I died setting men free. That's the Highland way. This prick couldn't beat me in a foot race. I was emasculated, eviscerated, and then jumped off and they put it on a plate. And I still find time to bust the caragrime and rip your Yankee Doodle arse in the mic. I'll knock your face off your moolah. I'm a goobra, hoorah, hoorah. Father but no children. Cross the Delaware but your soldiers can't swim. That's Washington, such a shite tactician. The fucking British Army didn't even want him. I'm Wallace, rude, I'm flawless. Rude. They hid in your office, I suffer great losses. I pop my kill, strap my sword and my hilt, step on the battlefield and I'm ready to kill. And blow your politicians straight down to hell. The only Washington that trusts is Denzel.
Charlemagne, you Queen's Carolingian charlatan. I'm the genuine article military artist. You're a clanky old suit of armor. A bombard, the janky monarch of the Franks and the Lombards. Your joyous sword holds asunder, but was a bit more outgone. Now the deals have 4 numbers. That is canister shot, and you receive those balls when I blast you with my 12-pounder grievable. A petite corporal, here to get my groove on. Even if I lose, I come back and get my cool on. I'll subdue you brutally, like a royalist in Toulon. I'm the smoothest French thing in Grey seems pooper.
Of all the scientific minds in history, they put Beaker and a bow tie up against me. I'm a master, I discovered gravity. I drop rhymes like they're falling from an apple tree. You don't match for me, you got a batch degree. I got a unit of force named after me. You want a battle, guy? That's a crazy notion. When I start flowing, I stay in motion. Where's Paul? Did you catch that? Or did it go too fast to detect? Perhaps it'd be better if I added in a bleep or a bloop or another wacky sound effect. I was born on Christmas, I'm God's gift. I unlock the stars that you're dancing with. You waste time debating creationists while I create the science you explain to kids.
Before I let loose with this ruthless aggression, I'll let you be the second fat woman here in my confession. I admit it, I did what I had to do to win. I'm an athlete, you're a specimen of sin. With your drinking and smoking and choking down food. I know French dudes with better manners than you. So swing, batter, batter, show me what a fatter rapper could do. I beat cancer, I can sure as hell crack.
Welcome to BK! How can I serve you today? One flame broiled ass clown? Have it your way! You can't do fast food half as good as I do. Your pink slime meat turns my asshole to a drive-through. You're played out like a Chuck E. Cheese token. Your style's like your ice cream machines. Broken! I'm dropping whoppers that'll knock you off the menu. Call you Ronald Donald, cause there's no MC in.
Don't be sad. We all have a time to go. Yeah. Most of the internet thought that you died 12 years ago. But the four will always be fantastic. The hope will always be incredible. The words you wove within the hearts of heroes are indelible. There is no beef between us. We're two minds of the same kind. And there is no man who could ever muck with what we've left behind.
Hopefully, your defeat's guaranteed. Concede, I've got this in the bag. Michelin indeed, you've done well for yourself. But as a person, you couldn't get a star on you. I could freeze a steak with those frosted tips. What's with that bitter taste in every word from your lips? You scream at women, but the fits that you're pitching make you the busiest bitch in the kitchen. I'll punch you on the head, nudge you, and stick it to ya. Anything's good with enough butter. Oh, I'm so glad you spent this time with me. Now eat it, dick. Bon appetit.
Don't you call me Ronald Jeremy, cause I'm getting nasty. Like the whoppers you sell, made of horse lips and ass me. Ask Rick and Morty who's the lyrical boss. I've got lines for days, call me Tashwanza. The undisputed goat of putting burgers in bellies of fast food. Eminem, your Machine Gun Kelly. I'm Coke to your Pepsi, I'm Mac, your Android. Let's be real, I'm Nice Peter, and you're Epic Lloyd.
Listening to you took everything I have left. After your raps, I am become deaf. You need an Iron Man for that wrinkly ass skin and that butt chin. Here we go now. Where's your rhythm? I thought you had the time stone. Your punchlines sound like they came from Rhyme Zone. You might be something in the MCU, but between us, who's the worst MCU? Your dialogue's got too many breaks in the syllable. You talk so slow, Drax thinks you're invisible. I cause chain reactions when I'm lyrical, cause I've got that fissile material. You were born to Eternals, but came out looking so scary that your own mother tried to make you a temporary. Meanwhile, I've mastered the atom more than any man alive. Now I'm here to split you like 2 and 3 from 5. I'm a peaceful man, but I do what I must. You had an evil plan, Thanos, and it left you in the dust. It must leave you enraged when you compare our talents, because in this battle, there is no balance.
A humbug! Your raps don't unnerve me, they're atrocious! What frightens me the most is your gross ghost proboscis! Business and success, that's the life I've selected, so enough with your pictures from the past, I'm not affected!
What you need 5 lines, cause I look fucking great. You look like someone spit lasagna on your face, but you're worth a lot to me. If I bring you back dead, schizophrenics pay triple, 1 for each head.